10 seconds. 5 seconds to go. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Sure. Didn't leave a bunch of chunks in it. It was actually way better than I expected. It was also pretty much exactly what I was hoping for, and it was just a nice pile of powdered polystyrene, and it definitely took up way less volume than all of the cups that I started with. Most importantly, though, it was now in a form that was actually usable, and after over a week of waiting, it was finally time to try and turn the plastic into some hopefully amazing cinnamon flavor. So I decided to just immediately start, and the first thing that I was going to have to do was break down all of this polystyrene back into just styrene. Based on a little research, this also didn't seem too difficult, and I was able to find a few people on YouTube who had already done it, and I even found this really useful article that outlined the process in detail. This article also suggested using a catalyst.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
I really want to try that. So I decided to just go for it, and the first step was to get a flask and to carefully pour in all of my 50 polystyrene powder. Then on top of this, I added 65 grams of magnesium oxide, which, as I said before, was supposed to act as a catalyst. Theoretically, it probably would have been a good idea to mix it in.
I'm gonna use sledge.
Necessary, and honestly,
Fuck's sake.
10 seconds.
Instead, I just quickly cleaned up the flask and got rid of any
5 seconds to insertion. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it. You have dropped the diffuser. One friendly operator remaining. All friendlies have been eliminated.
molecules of styrene, I was gonna have to keep heating it and to let it cook a bit more. So I just kept going, and as it slowly got closer to 400 Celsius, or 752 Fahrenheit, it actually started making some liquid, which was really nice to see. This because, in theory, this was supposed to be mostly styrene, and
Be ready
now,
to eliminate hostiles.
I basically just had to
It was good.
So I just let it sit there, and over the next few hours, I slowly collected some murky yellow liquid. Eventually, though, it completely stopped coming over, and when I looked over at the flask, I saw that there was pretty much nothing left.
Oh, my gameplay setup is just bright.
Which was probably mostly a catalyst, along with a small amount of tar. This is a very good sign that pretty much all of it had been converted, and at this point, the reaction was definitely done. So I
10
turned off all the
seconds.
heating
You
and
want the
went
new
back
more?
over to the other flask that was filled with my beautiful
Down to 5
yellow
seconds.
liquid. As I mentioned before, this was supposed to be mostly styrene,
Bomb
and I was
located
pretty
by
happy
Op
with how much I got. But considering that pure styrene is clear and colorless, this was obviously full of a bunch of other trash. I was definitely going to have to clean it up a bit, and to get started with this, I quickly poured it all into a separatory funnel. This then caused it to separate into two layers, where the bottom one, as far as I know, was mostly just water, and I'm not entirely sure where it came from. It didn't matter though, because it was all just trash, and to get rid of it, I just quickly drained it away. This left me with some yellow liquid, which was still pretty much just as dirty as it was before, and to continue cleaning it, I poured it all into a beaker. Then into this, I started adding a bunch of white powder called sodium sulfate, and I was hoping that it would pull out any water that
Op 4,
might have
last
still
stop
been
standing.
there. I was also hoping that this would get rid of all of the cloudiness, and when I came back to it about 20 minutes later, it was nice and crystal clear, which I was really happy to see. The only unfortunate part was that the sodium sulfate hadn't just magically taken away the yellow color, and it was obviously still a
Op
bunch
4
of garbage.
eliminated. Mission successful.
So, I was still going to have to clean it up a bit more, and to do this, I started by pouring it into a funnel that had some cotton at the bottom. This would block out any sodium sulfate, and everything was getting filtered.
Guy could have easily killed me right there, bro.
into a fresh
Through the wall.
ground
Don't know what the fuck I was doing.
all eventually
Okay, that's alright.
I got rid of the funnel, and I quickly put together pretty much the exact same setup as before. The only difference this time was that I included a thermometer, which in this case was going to be extremely important. With everything in place, I then cranked up the heating, and within just several minutes, it had already started boiling. There was also some vapor that was quickly traveling up the column, and when it eventually made it to the condenser, I started collecting some colorless and crystal clear drops of liquid. This was really good to see, because it showed me that the distillation was definitely getting
Be ready to engage Op 4.
Swapping mags. Activating jammer.
10 seconds remaining.
Initiate.
5 seconds to insertion. Bomb located by Op 4.
Jammer ready to activate.
operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful. Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
And a large
It's nice that he's barricaded here because now I can just slip through engine and go
I also
down here.
and added a thermometer as
10
well as an
seconds.
ignition funnel and a stopper. With all of this in place,
Insertion
I
in
then
5
had to
seconds.
for the DMS to cool down, and in the meantime,
Let's go engine control.
Proceed to bomb location and defuse it.
phosphorus oxychloride. This is honestly kind of a horrible chemical, and it's both really corrosive and kind of toxic.
Need engine control.
That's what I needed to make a cinnamon flavor, and I added about 37 grams to the addition funnel. I then quickly sealed the top.
How the fuck do I get there?
And it was extremely hard to see, but it's specific to a maximum of less than 10 degrees Celsius. So that's where we're good to go.
Wait, how do I get there? I've got.
Ready, I sealed the ignition funnel, and I unleashed the phosphorus oxychloride. I then did my best to adjust it so that it would have it on a slow, but rate. And what I had to do now was just closely to make sure that it never went above 22. Just because if this happens, the reaction could potentially get out of control, and while it wouldn't just explode or something, it could cause the entire thing to boil over. What I did was
4 last operator standing.
it didn't really look like very much was happening. The more I put that in water, the more water. However, in theory, the nasty phosphorus oxychloride is supposed to be reacting and combined with the DMS to make it
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Just a prudent business insurance plan. That's how it's done.
I feel like I'm cheating, bro. Joking.
I'll give it a minute.
Direct line. That's how it's done. I want to play more because I'm not thinking about what you're wearing.
Your game, your build.
Experience the future of logistics with Ruled Realtime, the new customer portal for real-time control over your supply chain. Get a quote and book your shipment in just a few clicks. Access your data and documents anytime from anywhere. The comprehensive suite of features enables you to analyze and manage your shipments like never before. Sign up and start shipping with us today.
While I was waiting well, it was the perfect time to go and get all of the styrene that I had just made, and to measure out the amount that I needed. When I was first trying this reaction, I was really tempted to just rip it and everything, but at the same time, I know was a horrible idea. This is because there have been way too many times where a reaction has just totally failed on me, and considering that I've never done this one before, I really have to be confident. So in the end, I decided to go with only 27.5 mils of the styrene, which was about 1/3 of what I had, and this would give me a couple more attempts, but this ended up being a complete failure. With that being said, at this point, the Biltmeier reagent was definitely ready, and the next step was to slowly add all of the styrene. So I started by pouring in just a small amount, and at first, it really didn't look like much was happening. It really seemed like it was just going to be another step where it would feel like I was just mixing water with water, except eventually, it actually started changing color. This told me that there was definitely some sort of reaction going on, and in theory, the styrene was attacking the Biltmeier reagent and forming a bond with it. This would then lead to the formation of this new intermediate, which was basically a combination of both molecules, and now, it was starting to look a bit closer
Be
to
ready to
formaldehyde.
engage Op 4.
What I also found interesting was that this intermediate technically had a second form that existed at the same time, and this will be important later on. But anyway, what I had to do next was make sure that everything...
This map is so confusing. Why I never play it, bro.
I was gonna have to heat it up. So I just quickly pulled out all of the ice,
Oh.
and I replaced it with some water, and I added another thermometer. I then cranked up the heating, and as it warmed up, the color of it gradually shifted to orange, and then to
10 seconds left.
It looked like some tasty cranberry juice. It was of course still just
Down
a
to
bunch
5
of
seconds.
toxic and carcinogenic chemicals though, and despite how good it looked,
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to
It was
engage.
a horrible idea to taste it. But anyway, it eventually got to 55C, and according to the procedure, this was when it was supposed to suddenly
Sit back
start
quietly.
heating up. It also said that it could potentially heat up so much that it needed to be cooled, but for whatever reason, that didn't seem to happen. It did look like it was slowly getting darker though, which told me that more of it was definitely reacting. So I gave it about half an hour.
They're not pushing from inside the building, so they must be down here.
Disaster, and when it seemed safe, I cranked the temperature even higher. It then continued to speed up, and over the next 45 minutes, it got even darker. In fact, by the time that it got to around 75C, it was nearly black, and at this point, the reaction was probably really close to being done. Just to be absolutely sure that everything had reacted though, I had to let it sit like this for another hour. When I came back to it, I was kind of surprised to see that it had gotten even darker, and now I was ready to move on to the final step of the reaction. So I just quickly took apart this entire setup and poured everything into a beaker that was surrounded by ice. This is because what I had to do now was pretty much the opposite of the previous step, and I had to cool it as much as possible. I was going to have to get it as close to 0C as I could, and while I was waiting, I also had to mix together another solution. So I went and got a beaker, and I added 340 mils of water, followed by 133.5 grams of something called anhydrous sodium acetate. I then started mixing it around to get it to dissolve, and after only a few minutes, it had pretty much all disappeared. With it ready, I was able to go back and check on the other stuff, which during this time had partially solidified. When I saw this, I was a bit concerned that this might be an issue, but at the same time, I figured that it was probably fine. It was also around 0C, which was exactly what I wanted, and I decided to just go with it. So I started by adding a very small amount of the sodium acetate solution, and almost immediately, it thankfully started loosening up. I was very happy to see this, but at the same time, it was also starting to heat up quite a bit, and I had to make sure that it stayed cool. What was supposed to be happening here, though, was pretty exciting, and all of the water that was in the solution I was adding should have been attaching
15 seconds left.
from before. More specifically,
Op 4, last
it
stop
was
standing.
attaching this form of
10 seconds left.
Loading full mag. A bit to get kicked off, and leading to the
5 seconds to
formation
go.
of the final cinnamaldehyde. Also, as you guys know, all of the certain aspects
Time limit reached.
I was having wasn't just doing nothing, and it was there to act as something called a buffer, which was called constant. And this is very important to this reaction. When I was eventually done adding it though, I let it stir for a bit longer, and when it looked like the color stopped changing, I pulled it out of the ice bath. I then carefully placed it into a hot water bath that I preheated to 75°, because again, this is the last time that I had to do this, just to be absolutely sure that it all reacted.
Yo, Marksman.
This way, I'd be able to get as much of the cinnamaldehyde as possible. I mean, assuming that
You
the
talking?
reaction was actually working. When I came back to it about 15 minutes later, it looked pretty much the same.
Alright, yeah, no, yeah.
The difference is that it seemed to be a
Just
bit
playing the siege right now.
At this point, though, it should have finally been done. And the only thing
Yeah.
left was to put it
On a different
in
account, starting fresh, level 1.
Be ready to engage Op 4.
I then went to overnight, and in the morning, when I opened the door, I was hit almost immediately with the really nice smell of cinnamon. At the same time, I was also really excited and kind of surprised by what I saw, because on the surface, there was now what looks like a thick layer of oil. It was very possible that this was almost entirely
down.
and it was a really good sign. The only unfortunate part was that all of this potential cinnamaldehyde looked like it was black. And it was really full of a
10
bunch of
seconds.
Loading new mag!
So even though it was kind of tempting, tasting it like
5
this
seconds.
was an
This is the
absolutely
shit. Let me see if we can catch him on the
delicious
spawn peak.
and I was definitely gonna have to
Op
clean
4
it
has
up.
located a bomb.
On
Get
the
ready
bright
to
side,
engage.
This was supposed to be a relatively straightforward process, and the first step was to pour it all into a separatory funnel. On top of this, I then dumped in 100 mils of a solvent called diethyl ether, which was immediately able to mix with the oily layer on top. I then filled it with a stopper and carefully took
See
it
if I
out
can
of the
follow this
pan,
Ying.
and I started shaking it around. I was doing this to try and force the diethyl ether and the water to mix, which
Oh, he went above me, I think.
pull out any cinnamaldehyde that might have been stuck in the water.
Okay.
When I eventually felt that I'd shaken it enough, I put it back on the stand.
I don't know if this is the
and
right
within
play or
about
not, but
2 minutes, it separated into 2 layers again. This time though, the bottom water layer was a lot clearer, which was good, and it told me that the ether had probably pulled out some cinnamaldehyde. With this in mind, I then carefully drained away all of this red water.
One friendly
and I took
remaining.
the ether oil mixture that was left in the funnel, and I poured it into a beaker. Then after that, I put all of the water back into the separatory funnel, and I added some ether, and I repeated the exact same extraction process 4 more times. I was doing this just to make certain that I got out of absolutely everything, and when I was done, I was left with a beaker full of nice red liquid. Most of this was just all the ether that I had added, and only a small amount was the oil that I actually wanted. But what was important is that it was actually a lot cleaner than what I started with. The only unfortunate part was that there was for sure still a bunch of trash in it that I was going to have to get rid of, and to get started with this, I had to pour it all back into a separatory funnel. I then dumped in 100 mils of regular water, which almost immediately turned yellow, and this told me that it was definitely pulling out a bunch of crap. In particular, though, I was really hoping that it was removing any DMF, which was in the original reaction mixture, and that was for sure picked up by the ether. I also wanted to be absolutely certain that all of this DMF was gone before moving on, and the easiest way to do this was to just wash it with a huge amount of water. So I decided to repeat this same washing 5 more times, which should have been more than enough, and by the end, the water was almost colorless. This meant that it probably wasn't pulling out much of anything anymore, and I quickly drained away all of the water. I then took all of my slightly less red liquid, and I transferred it all to the glass.
Mission failed.
Wow.
Friendlies have been neutralized.
I then took up the heating, and I returned it to get rid of all of the ether, and only a few minutes later, it was already boiling. After that, it only
What the
took
fuck was
30
that?
seconds to start collecting some crystal clear
What?
ether, and
Man, that is taking the piss out of me, bro.
wait for it all long though, and only
Fuck's it, bruv, I'm gonna fucking go, man. Fuck you talking about, bruv? What?
green flag around just after you left.
Stop what?
Green flag.
You know who I'm impersonating.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
What the fuck you saying, bruv? No, one sec.
More catch-ups. And more distractions. 2 networks, more coverage at no extra cost. Switch to Vodafone today.
So, I just carefully transferred all of them.
What's this now? I'm gonna get rushed now, bro.
The only slight difference this time was that instead of pressing
Set up a drone on main.
I was gonna have to use 3 flags.
5
I
seconds.
also had to attach a vacuum line.
Wait.
All of this extra stuff kind of made it
Found a
look
bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
really more or less
I'm getting. Now watch. He's gonna get rushed. I don't give a fuck.
and I carefully pulled all of the air out of the fan. I also cranked up the heating and only a few minutes later,
No, fuck. I'm hitting the exits, bro.
it was already starting to boil. The big was also starting to come out of the flash.
No way, man.
Collecting. I wanted to show this was really exciting, and I was surprised that it wasn't a nasty red color, except just like last time.
No way I died like that, bro. Come on, bro. Really? You're actually behind underneath the door? Like, what?
Around first speed, it's way too low for it to be cinematic.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. Friendly, last operator standing.
The only tricky part was that because this was all being done under a vacuum, the boiling point of cinnamaldehyde was going to be much lower than its normal temperature of 248 C.
I was not expecting that from a...
Fahrenheit. Instead, it was probably going to be around 100 C or 212 Fahrenheit, which was a value that I got using this online calculator, but it was very hard or even impossible to perfectly predict. It would be a bit worried
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Oh my god. That is fucking funny, bro.
So all we could do was be waiting and watching the temperature and to hope that it magically stopped at 100 C. However, long story short, that didn't happen, and it ended up going right past it.
Quadruple strike, what the fuck am I even doing?
Which was a lot higher than I expected. As I just mentioned though, the boiling point under a vacuum is always hard to predict.
That's literally the fucking G, bro.
It's possible that cinnamaldehyde was now coming over. What also made me think this was that when I looked at it much closer, it seemed to be faintly yellow, just like pure cinnamaldehyde, and I decided to just commit to it. So I carefully twisted the end of the setup, which allowed me to swap the flash without releasing the vacuum, and now I was fully separating this fragment. I then continued collecting this yellow
Friendly
oil
drone deployed.
and
Op
carefully
4 is
watching the
reinforcing its
temperature,
location.
and over the next hour, this flash slowly filled up.
I'm after fucking drone on these kids, aren't I, bro? Can't just rush him, bro. These kids are smart. Oh, got some.
And when I looked back at the original flash, it was definitely left with some red dots. At this point, the distillation was done, and I was almost certain that what I
This guy's gonna sit in his fucking spot again.
and relatively
Alright.
cinnamaldehyde.
Can I? Can I not?
10 seconds to insertion. insertion in 5 seconds. Proceed to bomb location.
What's this guy doing?
Defuse it.
I was unfortunately going to have to clean it up a bit more, and to do this, I quickly put together this fresh and clean distillation cells. I then cranked up the heating, and it really wasn't long before some drops started coming over, and this time, I decided to collect a decent amount before swapping the flask. This is just pretty sure.
Fucking retard, bro.
I switched it to the second one. What I was collecting now should have been extremely pure cinnamaldehyde, and what was very nice to see was that it was I then just kept flowing and waiting for the to drop, and when I saw this happen, I quickly switched
Diffuser is online and active.
I also turned off the heating as well as the vacuum pump, and at this point, I was finally done. After weeks of work, I now have the beautiful pale yellow oil that I'm looking for, and I carefully started transferring it over to the vial. As I did this, I reacted it almost immediately with a super nice and sweet smell of cinnamon, and by now, I was pretty much 100% sure that this was pure cinnamaldehyde. However, if I was gonna taste it, I was of course
One op 4 remaining.
sure. So I went ahead and ran some tests on it. Like the styrene, I did both an STIR and a I was just like a dude.
Hostile bomb defused. Mission successful.
And that it was pure. I was very happy to see this. This because now, after all of this work, I could finally taste it, and I didn't have to worry too much about it instantly killing me.
Fucking bastard, man.
There was still a chance that it contained something horrible that didn't show up on the NMR, and in general, it's not a good idea to...
I didn't pause it when these run into a Capcom, bro.
But either way, I just pulled out a small amount of it, and I stuffed it into my mouth. Okay. Definitely cinnamon. But that is good.
Fucking hell, man, I got work in like 10 hours.
Nearly as much as I thought pure cinnamon oil would. And it's also kind of sweet.
Need to get off probably after a
The
couple
flavor
games.
it has just tastes horrible or weirder than it burns my mouth, even when it's supposed to just taste like grape or something. But this is supposed to burn, and it doesn't even burn that much.
I need to try and get into CG, Adam.
Okay, so I for sure had some nice and tasty
I do.
cinnamon oil, but more importantly, it was now finally time
Really?
to make some candy with it. Specifically though, I really wanted to make little cinnamon hearts, which have always
Be
been
ready
one
to
of my
engage Op 4.
and I wanted them to look as close as possible
Alright.
to the classic
Where are we?
that I grew up with. The only tricky part was that I quickly found out
Right,
that
so
the
people
way
collect
that
love to come in, don't they?
it was a lot harder than I thought, and it was actually extremely expensive. However, long story short, I ended up spending an insane amount of money, and a couple of months later, I was the proud owner of this customized candy making rig. More accurately,
So yeah, I hate this map, so I'm gonna try and catch these guys on the bottom floor.
10 seconds to insertion.
They were also the exact size and shape that I wanted them
5
to be.
seconds to insertion.
And right now, it might not be super obvious how this is used to make
Op 4 has
candy.
located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
With that being said, now that I had the machine,
They're gonna come up the stairs.
started, and the first
Aim.
step is to get us onto the thermometer pouch. This is a device I poured in half a cup of water, 2 cups of regular table sugar, and a 1/4 cup of corn syrup. This is apparently all that was needed to make hard candy.
Swapping mugs!
Most recipes is the proportion of each ingredient. The specific recipe I'm using though was from this video and felt that it looked good. But either way, with everything added, I quickly mixed it around, and when I officially felt that it looked nice and even, I put on the cooktop and cracked up the beef. I then just had to leave it and wait for it to warm up, and to carefully watch the thermometer. This is because as it got hotter, and as the water in it slowly boiled away, the temperature was supposed to slowly increase. According to the Flavor Lab video, this would gradually bring the candy through several stages, where the first one was referred to as softball. What I mean is
One Op 4 remaining.
which would occur between 390 and 310 Fahrenheit, and this would give me candy that was hard like a lollipop. So I just let it go, and over the next 20 minutes, the temperature slowly rose, and eventually, it got to the 290 mark. I decided to let it go a bit further though, until about 300 Fahrenheit, and the moment that I saw this happen, I turned off the heating and got rid of the thermometer. At this point, the base candy should have been done, and it was time to give it some flavor. So I went and got all of my precious cinnamon oil, and I carefully pulled out 3.7 mils, which ended up being most of it. I then quickly got it into the still super hot sugar, and I thought that it was kind of interesting to see it just sit on top, and basically do nothing. However, this was only because the boiling point of cinnamaldehyde was way higher than 300 Fahrenheit, and with most other flavors, using it in like this would probably be a bad idea.
Reload.
Regardless of that, I was now super close to being done, and there was just one last, but extremely important ingredient to add. This was, of course, some potentially carcinogenic dye, which was absolutely essential to make proper cinnamon candy, and I felt that several drops would be enough. I then quickly mixed it around, and in less than a minute, it
Down to
had
50 seconds. Friendly
Got fucking ace, bro.
hostile
Let's fucking get it.
After this, I was able to get the exact red color that I was looking for, and at this point,
Man got an ace.
good.
Man got an ace to win it. First ace, bro. Can you play? Yeah, if you want. Oh, I don't know, I need to back out.
And I did completely screw it up. And instead of getting something that was soft and malleable, I got something that was filled with a bunch of hard chunks. The moment that I saw this, I honestly started to panic, and I really started worrying that I just lost the majority of my cinnamon oil.
You could save on your energy bill. Switching code now takes you to switch.com.
It's simple as that. I failed. Back to our bag. That's it. That's our candy. That's it.
Now you can play, bro. Join. This is my name on PlayStation. XLI Delusional. That'd be.
It seemed like I was just gonna have to restart. At the same time, though, I felt like it or completely destroying it, and I figured that it was at least worth a try. I also felt that I had to at least make an attempt to not just lose the majority of my cinnamon oil, and in my mind, the best first step was to very carefully break apart all the sugar. No! This gave me some nice little pieces, which I was able to put all back into the pot, and then I put this back onto the cooktop. On top of this, I also brought in a random amount of water, as well as a completely arbitrary amount of corn syrup, and I cranked up the heater. I then just waited for it to melt, and what I was hoping for here was that all of the extra water would help prevent the sugar from burning, and that the extra corn syrup would make it take longer to harden. The only thing that kind of concerned me was that heating it again would potentially cause it to caramelize.
Can you add me?
And by the time that it got
What's your name?
to Fahrenheit, it was looking a
What's your
lot
PlayStation name?
better than before. It also looked like it was turning brown, which really scared me, but it seemed like it was mostly just because the food coloring was breaking down. So I just blasted in some extra red color and mixed it around, and very quickly all of the color disappeared. It actually looked really good. This time, I wasn't going to let it cool down at all, and I almost immediately it off the cooktop.
Disused.
Compared to before, it was definitely way more liquidy, which I felt was
Is that your PlayStation name?
nice to constantly move it around. While I was doing this, I was also still really worried that I would end up just getting a bunch of solid chunks again, but that thankfully didn't happen. Instead, over the next several minutes, it just slowly got thicker, and eventually, I had pretty much exactly what I wanted. It was just a blob of
Can't lie, bro. I don't have my phone.
shockingly similar
I don't have my phone,
red gel,
and it's dead.
to see that my recovery attempts had actually
And I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to remember what your name is, so I'm gonna leave my name here, bro,
celebrate this though.
for you to add me.
I still had to turn all of this sugar goo
Just add me, bro. It's gonna be so much easier for you than it is for me.
down, and it was time to use my machine. From what I saw online, it also seemed super straightforward. and
Look,
I could
see my PlayStation's there, my Ubisoft is there as well.
and then squish it. So that's
Ben Season underscore.
what I did, and for the most part, it seemed to be going pretty well. And I was super happy to see that it was forming some beautiful little bubbles. The only fear was that it was a lot more difficult to burn than I thought, and I think this is because the sugar that I was putting in had cooled down a bit too much. I also might have been just going too slow, which was causing it to solidify, and I was only able to squish half of the sugar before it became way too hard. Okay.
I'm gonna give you another 2 minutes, and I'm just gonna play another game, bro.
I just give up trying, and it was honestly kind of impressive how badly I screwed up this entire process. Despite that though, it wasn't like it was just a complete failure, because I was still able to get a bunch of little parts, and they were actually super nice. To get them apart, I also just had to apply a bit of force, and they all easily crumbled, which I thought was really satisfying. After that, I then sent a couple of
Bro, my Ubisoft's right there, bro.
that were still stuck together, and at this point, I was extremely
Ben Season underscore.
In theory, there was just one last step, which was to coat the candies with more sugar and to give them that classic look that I originally wanted. I actually bought an entire machine to help me do this, but after seeing how nice they were without a coating, I decided to keep them this way. There was just something that I really liked about them like this, and now, after months of working on this project, finally done. And I think there's only one thing left to do. After all this work, you can see if it all works for this.
If you need my name again, it's there.
See? I'm not surprised. It tastes exactly like cinnamon candy. It's really good. And that's pretty much the exact flavor that I wanted. It's not too much cinnamon, not too little. It's a very nice, mild cinnamon candy. The only thing that I think is that kind of threw me off, normally they just crunch. But this one, it's a bit more chewy. It's kind of like a cinnamon hard Jolly.
Come on, bro.
Oh, that one was crunchy. And more cinnamon. Okay, I clearly need to refine my candy skill. But overall, I'm honestly kind of amazed at how well they turned out. Okay, so in the end, and despite an almost impressive lack of candy making skill, I think I can still call this project a success. I mean, I was actually able to turn a bunch of old
Because you're offline.
into some nice little cinnamon candies, and even though they weren't exactly perfect, I'm still really happy with them. What will also be fun is that in the future, I do plan to revisit this whole candy making process, and I have a list of that I think are going to be really interesting. However, in the meantime, I'll be taking a little break from candy, and I'm going to be focusing on some more dangerous projects, like turning air into a bomb. This is actually a video that I was probably never going to make, because I know that YouTube would definitely not like it, but I'm happy to say that it's now possible thanks to Nebula. For anyone who hasn't already heard of Nebula, it's a creator-owned and operated video streaming service with content from hundreds of creators, like the Thought Emporium, Tearzoo, and Real Engineering. It also has a huge catalog of Nebula originals, which includes shows, films, and documentaries, as well as exclusive bonus content from many creators, and it's all delivered completely ad-free. Personally, I've been really enjoying the travel series game by Wendover Productions called Jetlag Games, which features many creators you may know taking part in travel-related challenges all across the world.
Hi, okay.
The show is also funded and produced by I think is really cool.
Can I ask how old you are?
As a creator on Nebula, I'll be
Can I ask how old you are?
access to these videos, along with all of my older uploads, including Nile Blue.
Damn, that's crazy. Where did you? How did you come across my stream?
I will also eventually be making some more videos that I know YouTube won't like the one I mentioned earlier.
Oh, like you had the filter set into live streams.
I'm excited to make them, even though I know they'll probably get demonetized.
Oh, okay.
With all that being said,
Well, just so you know, I'm 21, bro. Quite a bit older than you, bro.
especially because of how supportive they are of all of their creators.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is ready.
Checking them out.
I'm starting fresh on a new account.
Clicking on my link in the description, go.nebula.tv/NileRed, which will give you 40% off an annual subscription, coming out to only $2 months.
Well, actually, no, bro. It's quick match. You can play whoever you're best with. What did you say?
As usual, a big thank
On
you
PlayStation,
to all my supporters
about 5 years ago, on 2020. On Xbox, I think I've started playing around 2017.
5 seconds before insertion.
I'm not very good. I don't really play this game. I just
Bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse
I
it.
play COD.
Reloading. Reloading. Cover me.
Sorry, bro. Hold on, bro. I'll concentrate real quick. My sense is pretty high as well. I mean, not my sense, my... Hold on, wait.
The power to power through after 22 hours of battery life with Snapdragon.
Left side, I think. One's weak in there.
One Op 4 remaining.
Ah, fucking Ella. Do you know where she is? That's what I heard around.
This video has been sponsored by Autumn. A few years ago, I turned plastic gloves into soda, and now I want to paint thinner.
Guy, bro.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Wild, and at first, it might sound like it makes sense.
Yeah,
Horrible tasting.
I'm like level 160 or 170 on my main account, and I just wanted to start fresh. So, you from America? Because my ping's kind of high. I'm from England, bro.
What I find is interesting is how similar it is to this chemical
Yeah.
called benzaldehyde,
You in high school right now?
which is commonly used as a cherry flavor. In my opinion, it's almost
Okay.
shocking how
High school is
similar
16, right?
and the
Was it
only
13?
difference is
So yeah,
this
16, sorry.
extra part here. Other than that, though, they're basically the same, and it's really weird to me that such a small
What, American football or soccer?
to go from tasting like gasoline to fruit. But anyway,
Yeah, football to me is soccer.
considering how
Football to you is
should be possible,
rugby, as we call it.
so based on this, my goal
Rugby, some shit like that. I don't know.
and extract the toluene, turn that into cherry flavors by using chemistry and science, and then use that to make some hopefully tasty cherry soda.
No, it's because
All seems relative,
reason why my ping's so high is
but in
because
practice, this can
I'm
be
far away.
kind of annoying.
The further you are away from the main server, obviously the main server is America. I'm like 1,000 miles away, so it makes my ping higher.
Located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
But they apparently had exactly what I was looking for at my local hardware store. It was actually advertised as being toluene, which I was really happy to see. Because
What am I doing, bro?
it might not have to purify. At the same time, though, it said that it was professional grade, which didn't really mean anything, and it was possible that it could be some nasty impurity.
The fuck, I can't even break the
So,
thingy.
I was gonna have to do a quick test on it by sucking a bunch of it out and squeezing it into a mixture of sulfuric acid.
They
and
barricaded it up.
the ice again. The thing that I was most concerned about were some stinky sulfur impurities, and in theory, if they were present, it should cause it to turn blue. After sitting there for about 10 minutes, colored.
Yo, what the fuck?
Good sign. This told me that the toluene was probably clear enough to use it directly, and the only thing that I had to do now was get rid of any water that might be in it. This is something pretty easy, and I just poured a bunch of it into a small bottle, along with something called 3A molecular sieves that I got from Amazon. With the Philippines, they're able to
Reloading,
selectively
cover
pull
me.
out the water, and all I had to do was pour it for about a day. Now that I had my tea dinner pretty much ready to go, all I had to do next was
I need help if you can.
actually gonna do it. In theory,
I need help if you can.
there were several methods that I could have used, but I felt that I only had one real option. This is because one of the methods, called the hard reaction, seemed to be the easiest, and it also used a chemical that just happened to be one of my favorites.
Wait, one sec.
This chemical in particular is called chromofluoride.
Yo, come on, bro.
Diffuser has been recovered.
It is toxic, carcinogenic, and highly volatile.
Diffuser is online and active.
Finally, time
What'd you say?
to put it over. Then, when I felt ready, I took it over into the
Yeah, that's
lab.
crazy.
Liquid.
Oh my god, what am I watching?
It was also letting
That aim was so bad.
fumes, and it was really important to not breathe in any of this. But anyway, with everything safely in the flat,
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
and now, I could start to do some chemistry. So I went and got a large flask, and I carefully added 10 grams of the toluene paint in it. Then on top of this, I dumped in 40 mils of a solvent called
There's 3 of these kids.
and we'll explain why this is very important in a bit. After that, I dropped in a stir bar, and I lowered the entire flask into a
Fucking hell, man, I need to buy some operators.
With all of this in place, things were looking pretty good, and now I just had to add a few things above the flask.
Maybe.
So, I quickly dropped in a
Denari.
thermometer, an addition funnel, and a condenser column. To the end of the condenser.
Yeah, I have Denari in my main as well. I have the battle pass on my main as well. I don't have anything on this account.
Moisture from getting into the setup. Now, with all the software in place, I went back to the
Yeah.
addition funnel.
Like I said, I play COD competitively. I play ranked on COD.
Then on top of this, what I had to do next was add
Yeah, I play ranked Black Ops 7. Black Ops 6, sorry. I've pre-ordered Black Ops 7 as well. Yeah, so I'm more of a Call of Duty player. I was like more of a Siege player like 5 years ago.
You ready to engage Op 4?
have to pour some of it into a glass cylinder.
I used to be a lot better at Siege than what I am now, but
It all thankfully went really well though, and when I was going to be done, I took all of this very blood red liquid
it's fucking bullshit.
and
What's
put
up?
it into the addition funnel. With it all loaded in, things seem to be going pretty well so far. Until I noticed that the funnel stopped. And it was leaking from
10
the
seconds.
floor. This is actually
Probably not. I don't really do that. Just to be
Down to
honest.
5 seconds.
Transfer it to a new funnel, and I watched it damage the
Nah.
UPS.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Not really my thing.
Okay, so now, with that whole crisis averted, I was almost ready to start figuring out. The only other thing that I had to do was go back to the large dish, add some water and ice, and turn on the stirring. This cooling step was actually extremely important, and I found many sources that said if it weren't cooled properly, it could potentially explode. I even found a first-hand account of this happening on a chemistry forum, and I would be lying if I said that this didn't make me a bit nervous to do it. It was supposed to be fine though.
Bro, how are we getting sniped by the same guy?
Below around 45C, which shouldn't be hard if I just went slowly and carefully. But anyway, at this point, it should have been fully.
Friendly, last operator standing. Op 4
I hit this guy, hold on.
user. You need to destroy it.
1 second, 1 second, 1 second.
Op 4, last operator standing. Located the diffuser. Destroy it.
Yeah, I got no time.
Friendly, destroy the diffuser. Mission successful.
I don't know. Don't think so. I could have got an ace now. Chrome Heart got a kill. I'll probably play like one more maybe, and then I'll have to go to bed. That's alright with you? It's like 3 in the morning for me right now. What, PM? It's 9 AM for you? Wait. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way you're morning in America. Gotta be nighttime now. Yeah, that's tough. All I have is Smoke Meat and Bandit. I'll probably go mute. Yeah, I'll go mute. Quickly. Black Ops isn't even that rare anymore, to be honest. Like skins like Obsidian, Gold Dust, and I bought Obsidian. Huh? I paid like £35. It's like nearly $50 for obsidian. Nearly. About maybe about $45, $40. I don't know. Black ice isn't expensive. You can get a black ice for like $5, bro. Not even $5. You said what?
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
That's crazy. I live with my girlfriend. One sec. Nah, she's not up. You said what? When I was 19.
5 seconds.
What the fuck? Come on, wait, dog.
Bomb located by Op 4.
I'm not taking the anger management course again, Doc. Why Ash was more for you, I will never understand.
What the fuck? My name's so bad. No, man, there's a shield on me. Oh my days, bro. Blue Halo Devil. Blue Halo Devil. To your right. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Last stop standing.
Damn.
Mission
This-
failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
No, it's not. The sniper's overpowered. Look, that's such an easy shot, bro. Something like that. I need to lock in, bro. What the fuck was that? Okay. I lock in, bro.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
Nah, show me a recoil. It's pretty good. I'll give you. Yeah, pretty good. Give me a second.
Reloading! Cover me!
10 seconds remaining.
These are probably some shit thingies.
5 seconds.
What?
Bomb located by Op 4.
After everything that's happened, Doc,
Um,
do you ever think about settling down?
not really.
As long as I can still fire my weapon. The fear
Wait, hold on. Let me listen up for song. One sec. One thing. Shh, one sec, one sec.
Op 4, last operator.
No,
standing.
please. Please, Colin. He's outside.
You have been spotted. You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back. Your location has been compromised. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Look, I literally knew he was there. Look at me, bro. Yeah. I'm in work from like 1 p.m. till 10 p.m. So 10 p.m. for you will probably be about, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5, maybe? I don't know. Nah, maybe. Wait. I'll be in work, trust me. I'll be in work when you're in school, though. Nah, I don't have any operators bought on this, I can't remember.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
What? England.
Insertion in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
5 seconds to insertion. You've located a bomb.
Hold on, I'm gonna try something.
Location and defuse it.
Come on me, come on me. Follow me, follow me, follow me. I was trying to hip fire the No, I was trying to hip fire the camera. I wasn't aiming in. Let me check my drone. Yo, wait, have you got a reinforce? I need to reinforce this wall if you can. Oh my god. I'm one shot, bro. I'm literally one shot. Nice. I'm throwing in. No. Damn. He's in the right corner. Watch out, there's someone coming behind you.
The
Yo, climb on
diffuser
top of that desk.
recovered.
Oh.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Stay clear of the black!
One friendly operator remaining.
Come on, bro, you can do it. 3 more kills. Yeah, one, nice. Be careful, one's close, one's close. You saw him, don't peek it. Oh my god, you can do this, you can do this. Drone, use a drone, use a drone, use a drone. Come on, you can do it, bro. Challenge him, he's weak, you know he's weak, you know he's weak. Run at him. Nice.
Op 4 eliminated.
Let's get it. Good shit, man. Nice. You did it, bro. Let's get it. These kids are dog shit, bro. Yeah, you did you watch my ace in the other game? Yeah. I fucking hate that. I hate that map, bro. And I got an ace. What the fuck? I've never ever liked that map. Yeah, it's good. Good stuff. My highest is diamond. I hit diamond when champion wasn't a rank.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
I hit diamond. I hit diamond on Xbox. I think my best on consoles like Platinum mode. I don't even. On PlayStation like Platinum mode. I just don't really play ranked much on PlayStation.
Seconds.
Yo, come with me. We're gonna go through archives.
5 seconds.
Just follow me. Follow me.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Come with me. Just come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Let's grab it and I'll go to my spot, bro. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. I need you to ash this.
Blast area!
You didn't. Wait. Hold on. You didn't ash it. Ash it.
Stop standing. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Yeah. Maybe play. I might play one more. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Wait, can we try that new mode, that new event? I think you have to be level 5. 5. Yeah. It just looks good, it looks good, so I wanted to try it. I haven't played it yet. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll play that. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you can check my KD if you want. Right now on this account, I don't know what it is. No, I mean if you go into R6 Tracker, you can see my. You have to go on Google on your phone. No. Just type on Google R6 Tracker. And all you have to do is just type in my PlayStation name. No. Nah, just type in, well you can, but just type in, yeah, just type in my name, Ben Season. The game's starting though, so do it after the game. Wait, do you one-shot people? Or do you have to shoot 4 bullets at them?
Come for my flesh. There won't be enough for everyone. If you don't evolve, you'll die here.
Oh fuck. The game's a bit colourful. Some of this.
Double kill.
No, he killed me, fuck. This is some restart you back to the end.
Two kills.
What? Man, I literally shot him in the back. It's fucking bullshit, man. I swear on my life I shot him in the back. Hold on, yo, where's the
Ready
thingy?
to end.
I did it. Let's get it. So you just get a hammer and you run up to the brain and you smack it. Damn, bro, you better be black saying that. Okay. You're not lying, bro. I'm white, so I can't say it. I'm playing really good on this account. I don't know why.
The game continues.
The fuck is
I'm
this?
still here.
You are kidding me, bro. Bam, it's so slow, bro. Being shot in the fucking back as well.
Two kills.
Oh my god, bro! He just kept pre-firing his weapon, bro. So cool. Oh my god, what? You have to get every weapon. You have to kill with every weapon to get the hammer. Oh my god, what the fuck? Like he's cheating his dick off, bro. What? This ranger guy is like so hard to kill. Like, do operators have like extra health or some shit?
A robotic has the final weapon. A robotic is ready to end. Robotics have the last.
He's got the hammer. Yeah, GG's.
A hammer held by robotics. Double kill.
Loading new magazine.
No.
Has a hammer. Robotics have the last weapon.
What? No, 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 he's gonna... Bro, what?
Two minutes remain.
Huh?
A robotic has the final weapon.
You gotta get off. No, man, okay, shoot it. Whatever.
Robotic is ready to end. Organics have the last weapon.
Loading back!
Reloading!
The heights may sustain you for some time, but they won't fix a broken, selfish people.